Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is caseyleighreiki and I'm Casey. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is going to be for September 2020. So I'm going to actually incorporate a different deck. I've been using it throughout all of my other September readings. So if you like it, please drop a comment, let me know, because if so, I'll just continue doing it for all the rest of the readings. But with that being said, let's take a look real quick at the deck, and then I'll do my spiel, and then we'll just get right into it. So the deck is called Daily Crystal Inspiration, and that's what that looks like. Okay. I thought that this would be a good addition just because I get a lot of questions about crystals, so it's a good way to incorporate that, show you what some of them look like, and then obviously inside of the little guidebook, they, give you a little, what do you want to call them? I can't really think of the word that I want to use right now, but basically it has something that goes along with every crystal, so that'll help with, picking them or what they're for, etc. My words aren't coming to me right now. I feel like this happens like every time I go to channel. So I have no idea what that's about, but my words just escape me. So anyways, ignore my eyes being puffy and my nasaliness. It's ragweed season and I have real bad allergies, so bear with me. But let's do the spiel. Energy is fluid, it's not linear, which means you can be resonating with this past, present, or future tense. Everyone moves through energy differently, okay? So if it resonates, fantastic. And if it doesn't, don't worry about it. It can also resonate, but vice versa, because I could be picking up on energies around you as well, anybody you're connected to. When I speak about masculine and feminine, these are energies that we all have within us. So nothing is gender or sex specific in that case, but if it is, I'll of course let you guys know what I pick up. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. If I say Libra, you think it's your role, switch the characters, that's totally fine. And if you're looking for a personal reading or any of my other social media, stuff like that, check out the description box below. You can find everything you need, including my website, okay? So with that being said, let's start shuffling this deck and see what we have for you guys, all right? Let's see what crystals you guys could benefit from for September. Okay, let's see what we got, all right? So what crystals do my Libras need for September? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Look at that beautiful golden light, too. So nice. It's a perfect time. After this, I'll probably go and take a drive, soak up some sunshine while it's still out, because it's like 4:30 where I am right now. So what do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? One more. What do we have for Libra? Okay. What crystals do we have for Libra? Whoops, for September? There's some really nice ones in here. They have a lot of like raw formed ones too, which I really like. I think the amethyst, among others, is raw, which I love. Oh, okay, I've yet to see this one since I started using it, so I'm really excited. Hematite, ground yourself. Very important, especially after that full moon energy that we had. Poof. Pisces full moon was something. Ground yourself. Go outside, put your feet on the ground, spend some time in nature, meditate, do some yoga if that's your thing. Focus on your root chakra, which could also mean not just like hematite and getting rid of the negative energy, but also anything like red for the root as well, which means wear red, eat red foods, do all that stuff, okay? Ooh, my eye, I got something in there. It's probably makeup, to be completely honest. Let's see, what else do we have for Libra? And I'm by no means saying that you have to buy these crystals. These are just kind of like suggestions. So if you're drawn to them and they call to you, go get them. But not definitive, okay? What do we have for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That is way too many. But funny, I was talking about the root and we have red jasper, but just the one, maybe? It's possible with just the one. So my allergies might make it hard for me to like project my voice, so oof, bear with me. What do we got? Okay, rhodochrosite, remember your worth. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Absolutely. Let's see if we can maybe get one more. Anything else for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. For September. What crystals do my Libras need for September? You know what's really interesting is that rhodochrosite in the crystal, I can see a face. Look at that. See if you guys can see it too. Right over here, see the nose and the mouth here, and that's the eye. Look at that. That's so interesting. Very interesting. It almost looks like maybe like Native American. That could mean something for somebody, but that's very interesting. I've never seen that before. Never seen like a face in a crystal like that. Anything else for my Libras? Ooh, yep, there it is. Black tourmaline. This is the raw version as well. Protect your energy. All right, let's read these. Love these. I haven't gotten any of these in any of the other readings, so I really like this. Let's start with hematite. Hematite is great. I actually keep it by my bedside. Great for, you know, grounding. It's heavy. It can be heavy. I have a really like a big stone next to my bed. It's great for grounding, and great for just kind of keeping you centered here, getting the negative crap out of your life, just repelling it. Okay, so hematite. I'll hold this up for you while I read this. The number for this one is 37 too. Break it down to a 10, so ending of cycles, and then a 1, new beginnings. When was the last time you walked barefoot outside? Joining with the earth in this simple fashion can help you feel grounded and connected. Define what stability feels like for you so that you can create that sense of security for yourself. Even during the most turbulent of times, for most of us, self-discovery is a lifelong endeavor, but stay true to your core values, to what makes you you. This is how to become secure in your career, your home life, or any other aspect of your world, physical or spiritual. Consider what self-care methods would help support a solid foundation so that you can devote energy to other areas of your life. You can have roots and still fly. Let's see, there's a couple things on the back too. Core questions. Has something rocked your foundation? Do you feel grounded? Affirmation. I am grounded and connected to the earth. Today, stand tall, close your eyes, and visualize yourself rooted in the ground. Beautiful. Okay. Then we have rhodochrosite. Let's find that one. Okay, remember your worth. Oh, I love that. Okay, here we go. Often we are our own biggest critics. It's important to stay open to the various forms of self-affirmation, but you just might be looking for your worth in all the wrong places. Know that who you are as a person makes you worthy. Rather than turning to other people or your list of accomplishments for validation, find your own worth from within. Your life has meaning regardless of any titles, experiences, or skills. I need my hand. You are important because you are you. When you know your worth, your self-esteem will skyrocket. Know exactly what you deserve and settle for nothing less. Do you feel worthy? Do you deserve more out of life? What would life look like if you acknowledged your true value? Affirmation. I am worth it. Today, don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. I love that. Okay, black tourmaline. Let's take a look at that. Okay, protect your energy. So this is the raw form. Like I said, they do have tumbled versions. If you're interested, highly recommend in a pendant on a necklace. Only good vibes may enter. Learning how to fully realize and protect your personal energy is a powerful tool to stay strong, remain true to yourself, and resist being swayed or brought down by negativity, whether it's directed at you or simply present around you. Before going out in public, make a conscious effort to harness this inner strength and commit to staying positive, regardless of who or what may seek to dampen or drain your spirit. Utilize the shield of protection and you will recognize the difference. Have you been letting others' negativity affect you? Are there people in your life who leave you feeling drained when you spend time with them? How can you protect your vitality? Affirmation: I am strong, powerful, and protected. Today, before you leave the house, envision a strong, energetic shield surrounding you. Reconnect with this energy barrier throughout the day to reinforce your protection. Absolutely love it. So this is all about your worth, self-worth here, protecting your energy, grounding yourself, and kind of just creating a barrier so you can really tune into your own intuition, your own energy. Focus on that. Focus on your own healing, the love that you have for yourself, like trying not to basically absorb everyone else's problems and negative vibes, you know? So that's beautiful. I really love that for you guys, okay? Now let's get into some tarot and see what's going on. Oops, I left my mouse on. Let's see what's going on. So, what do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? What do we have for y'all? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. At the bottom, Two of Swords. Wow. So we're at a crossroads here. This is head versus heart. That's how I personally see this card. Head versus heart. And it's funny because I don't usually pick this up, but those two shields for me, this is protection. This is 100% protection. I feel like, I mean, swords are also, it's air energy, so this kind of matches up with you're an air sign, but the swords for me are a barrier and almost like a mental barrier. So it's almost like you might have been telling yourself a specific story or something like that. You may have been trying to protect yourself, so preparing for what's next, trying to see it before it happens, call it out before it gets to you type of thing, just trying to be one step ahead here. I just really pick up a lot of that with this card, which I don't usually, but this time around, intuitively, this is kind of what I'm feeling. So ignoring your intuition because there's all the water in the background. So it's kind of like ignoring your intuition, your emotions, your feelings, etc., and really trying to create this like mental barrier for yourself. And underneath that, we also have the Five of Swords here. So this to me is like the story in your head, I feel like, or whatever you're trying to almost like protect yourself from, is like a connection, like some sort of bad connection with a person. This to me is just like, this person who is not getting along with you, you're just not getting along with each other, something like that. You don't see eye to eye, whether it's romantic, family, or otherwise. I feel like this person is just like exhausting you. Like you have to think about things before you say them or before, you know, they come up. It's like you just have to be one step ahead because you have to almost get inside of their head to prepare yourself, because I feel like a lot of their energy is just like tough for you. It's hard to deal with, and that's kind of the sense that I feel like. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of that too, which to me is just like just really wanting, I feel like just tired. Like I feel like you guys really want to disconnect from someone because it's like, it's just too much for me. Like I don't need this, you know? I feel like you guys are just like, I don't need it. Like it's time to change this. You know, breaking contracts or opting out of a situation or some sort of connection somehow, some way with someone. Oftentimes with Three of Pentacles, I do get the vibe that it's something that's been built over a long period of time. So it's a pretty strong connection. Sometimes it can be, you know, business, finance, things like that. But for me, really, what I feel with this is just like a long time in the making. So it can really be someone who's just like very close to you, who's been in your life for a while. And underneath that, you have the Emperor in reverse too. Aries energy, doesn't have to be, but the Emperor is Aries. this person is someone who just like, this person makes you feel like you just don't have control. You don't really have control. There's maybe some defending what you do, or, you know, what you're interested in, or like, I just feel like there's no control and you don't get a say, almost. Like, there's just a lack of connection, a lack of, hey, let's work together with this person, because the Emperor in reverse is someone who wants to have control, or kind of exhibits that behavior where they might get upset when they don't get their way, or they don't have control of the situation. Being able to control, whether it's people around them or their personality, not their personality, what was I thinking? Whether it's controlling the people around them or just what's happening in their surroundings, right? This type of energy is someone who really is like upset when they don't have control over whatever it might be that they want control over. Egotistical with this, just totally lacking emotion. Or at least they're blind to it. To me, I get like a selfish energy from this person. A little like kind of egocentric, a little selfish here. It's really about them. And that's why their energy, I think, is really exhausting to you. It's because you're like, why is this so complex every time? Or like, I feel like sometimes you think it's going to be different, but it's not different for you. It's not different at all. It's the fucking same every time. It's the same. And you're just like, why do I even have hope that this person's going to communicate differently with me this time? It's tiring. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, of course. This to me is karmic. I'm hearing very particularly that this is a lesson for you somehow. And I feel like I'm definitely hearing some of you be like, why is this a lesson? Like, how the fuck? Like, just why? Why? What am I, like, what can I learn from this other than the fact that I'm just fucking disappointed? That's kind of what I feel like. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is like stuck, like just very stuck. And I feel like you just feel that way with this person in general as well. The karmic thing could just be like a, you know, a confirmation for a couple people, but you just feel stuck with this person. Like, you're just reiterating the same thing over and over and over again, where it's like, maybe it's not being learned on their side or your side or both, but we're not moving forward. I'm hearing bad luck too. Like, you're like, maybe this is just my luck. Like, I just have crappy luck. My apologies as well. My boyfriend's gonna walk in the door in a second, so you'll hear him in the background. But just, I feel like there's no, you're not getting what you need. And again, you think it's gonna happen every time you talk to this person, and it never happens. And then we have Six of Pentacles coming out next. So for me, this is like, ugh. What's stuck is that reciprocation. This is exactly what I'm saying. The situation isn't changing. It's not changing. It's not moving. It's not different. It's literally the same, and you're not getting what you need out of it. I feel like the only thing you're doing is just losing more and more, and I feel like you're kind of bummed about it. You're just like, I just wish that I could get what I need from you. And I feel like this is a big purging energy. I mean, we did just have the Pisces full moon, so a lot of people are purging, but I feel like this energy of purging is coming through really heavily because of that. About like, I feel like very specifically some of you guys need to let go of the image or like the personality or whatever that you've created for this person, because it's not who they really are. So what you're asking of them is just not who they are. They're not capable of being that or giving that to you, and I just think that's really hard to mourn that in a person. It's really difficult. And then hello, I am finishing up a YouTube video. Seven of Swords coming out underneath that Five of Swords, so I really don't like any of this energy whatsoever in combination. Seven of Swords is just about wanting to like get out of a situation. It can be deceit, deception of some kind, but just like, it just feels like this person just doesn't want to take the time and the effort to be there in those moments or be like present in those moments. And just that, again, it's like, it's about them and it's not about anybody else. I feel like this person even might understand that what they're doing isn't great and it doesn't make you feel good, but they're like, eh. Like I just feel like they just don't really care. I feel like this is a little sadder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm sorry. Knight of Pentacles here, which is Virgo energy, so it could be dealing with Virgo. But this is really interesting because it comes out under the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So to me, this does equate to progress. It equates to very slow progress. And I feel like I have to say this. It may resonate for just a couple. It may be for, everybody. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like in particular, the movement progression, any forward movement here might only be on your end. So I just want you to keep that in mind, that although there's movement and progression here with the situation, it might just be on your end. It might not be the both of you coming to a better place and understanding each other. This honestly might just be you coming to a point of realization and understanding that you will not get what you need, you won't get what you want from this person or situation, and that the only way you're going to be able to get it is to A, get it somewhere else, B, find it within yourself. So I think that might be a lot of what that lesson is too, that you're slowly moving towards the direction of like positive karma, getting the wheel turning because you're working on yourself and realizing that, that other person may not want to face these things or accept them or acknowledge them, but you're like, I have to and I will, because I can't heal from them unless I look them dead on, straight on in the face and, just try to tackle it that way. Four of Cups in reverse. And again, I feel like this is now, instead of this energy of being just kind of like, what do I do while it's right in front of you, in reverse to me is, I think, seeing that. Like I said, falls underneath that Six of Pentacles for me, which is about balance and reciprocation here. All right, so you're just kind of seeing that it's not going to happen. And I don't want to say that you're like admitting defeat or kind of giving up, but I think you've just come to terms with it. It's probably a better way to go about it. You've just come to terms with it, okay? Nine of Pentacles here. So if it is a romantic relationship, this is you, very single, realizing that you're like, if you're not willing to put in this energy and this effort, then I don't want it. Come correct, or don't come at all, If this is family, platonic, anything other than romantic, this is you, I think, like I was saying, really understanding that the things you're looking for in other people, whether you want to do it or not, you're going to have to find those things within yourself. I believe this is also Virgo energy. I'm not 100% sure, but this is just very abundant with yourself. You know that you're abundant. You're focusing on the positives. You are focusing on the things to come into you, into your life. You're focusing on those things that you already have to supplement those places where you might feel like I'm lacking, which is beautiful because it's healing. It's putting that energy into yourself and not relying on other people to give that for you or do that for you. Love that. You're just like, if you're not going to do this for me, then I'm not committing to this. I'm not in it. Okay, so Page of Swords in reverse. So this is a total lack of communication. And I feel like this is coming on your part. I feel like you were just like, if this is the case, and I'm going to go full Nine of Pentacles here. I'm going to make that a hashtag, full Nine of Pentacles. If you're going to go fully into this energy, I think you're realizing that you're like, I can't talk to you. That's it. It's like cold turkey. I don't want you in my life then. I'm only going to talk to you if it's family or friends or something. I'm only going to talk to you like if I have to, or if you talk to me. If it's romantic, it's like, I'm not going to look at your social media. I'm not going to hit you up. Like for some of you, I feel like you're like, I'm not even going to answer any of your text messages ever anymore. I'm just going to cut it out completely and say, fuck it. This could be that you're also dealing, because it is a page, so you could be dealing with a younger air sign as well, someone who's a little bit immature with their communication, stingy with their communication, and you're just like, if I'm gonna hit you up and you're gonna leave me on red or leave me undelivered, either way, like whichever way it resonates for you, you're like, I don't want it. And I'm not even going to defend myself here. Like, I don't have to come up with reasons why or explain myself. If I don't want it and it doesn't make me feel good, I don't have to say anything else, period. That's what it is. I'm not explaining it to you. If I want to be single, doesn't matter what the reason is, but I feel like you do want to tell that person, like, you're almost like unreliable. I can't get the things that I need from you, so I'm doing it elsewhere. Have a nice life. Wish you the best. Bye. Okay. Yeah. 4 of Wands, but in reverse. So I feel like a big breaking commitment here. Breaking of commitments, whether again it's romantic or otherwise. This can just be a really long-term commitment, but it is kind of like the 11-11 twin flame marriage card, okay? So it's like, I'm not going to talk to you about this anymore. I'm not going to answer any questions regarding us. There is no us. It is me doing me by myself, being abundant, and you can kind of watch from afar, because like, I don't want it anymore. And you are very clearly waking up and seeing that you're not getting what you need from this, okay? Seeing this relationship, whether romantic or otherwise, I just saw 555. Seeing it for what it is and understanding that, again, you're not going to get what you want out of it. Unfortunately, you're just not going to get that. And it's just kind of sad and like a bummer, but Knight of Wands in reverse, so Sagittarius energy, but in reverse is like a total absolute lack of passion and action towards this, especially coming out under the 9 of Pentacles. More energy here and less energy on chasing this person or wondering why they're not calling, wondering why they're not texting you back. You know, why aren't you giving me this, I don't know, words of affirmation, or why aren't you giving me like say if you got like a new job, or you got like a promotion or something, and you want to share with this person, you're like, oh my god, like, guess what happened to me, like, this is so cool, XYZ, and they're just like, oh cool, like scrolling on their phone, oh cool, and you're like, okay, so I'm like literally not gonna bother anymore. Like, this is so just ridiculous. Like, I can feel like the eye roll from wherever you are, that it's just like, you made the choice so clearly that you're not gaining what you want from this. You're not getting anything really, and you just nipped it in the butt. Or in the bud, rather. Nipped it in the bud. You're like, no, I will not text them, won't call them, not doing social media anymore, deleting them off of everything. It's like a purging of this person from your life. The person needs to be purged. Get them out of here, because you're done. That's it. You're just done. Yeah, oh my god, 2 of Cups coming out next. We're not putting effort into this. Like, I think this person would have to change a lot and really dedicate themselves in a way that I'm not even sure if they're capable of in order to make this connection. 2 of Cups isn't always romantic. It tends to be, at least for me as a reader, but it is a connection here of 2 people. It's a connection. They're sharing these 2 cups and forming that one. You know what I mean? They're coming together. And with this card here in reverse, this Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like no action or passion, or like there's nothing there. I feel like you just don't want to. And it could be vice versa. It could be that this person isn't showing, you know, it could be the roles are reversed. This person isn't putting that effort in because you're not doing that. But I highly doubt that. It does feel like you're the one cutting off your energy. I'm not letting this person steal my energy anymore. I know that I'm worth more, and I'm, you know, I deserve more. Just like that card. Remember your worth. You're like, I remember my worth, and I know it, and I never forgot it, and I'm not letting anyone make me feel like I'm not worthy of this. No matter if, again, platonic, romantic, family, whatever. You're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm better than this, okay? Yeah, absolutely. 10 of Cups. Chasing that 10 of Cups. And I feel like a lot of what this is self-love, really. That 10 of Cups is just emotional fulfillment and happiness. I feel like you are, again, just putting that energy into yourself and not looking to anyone else to do it anymore. I think it's just a big realization for you, and it's moving you forward in the direction that you want. Trying to push that a wheel of fortune forward motion, okay? Just because you're like, I need to move, okay? Last card here, 3 of Swords, of course, coming out under Knight of Wands reverse. I'm not putting any more effort into my own heartbreak. I'm not breaking my own heart. Why bother? I don't feel good. I don't feel happy. I don't feel loved here. So I'm going to take my love and I'm going to bring it somewhere else. But I do always like to point out that with the 3 of Swords, they're very precise cuts, puncture wounds. So it's something that taught you a lot. So take that from it, what you will, that it has taught you a lot and you gained at least something from it, okay? Just look at those positives of at least, I didn't get what I want, but what can I take away from this? So with that being said, remember your worth. Remember these crystals as well. Let me pick them up so I can show you one more time. These are all of the crystals. So we have hematite here. We have rhodochrosite. Then we also have black tourmaline. So if you are interested in these crystals, go pick them up. You can get tumbled versions of all of them. Don't you worry. Okay? So remember your worth, which I think that you do. I think it's time for you to move on and release yourself from a situation just fully, which again, I think you're already doing. Always remember your worth. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you guys. If you enjoyed it, you liked the way I read, then drop a comment down below. Also, let me know if you like the addition of this new deck, because I'm really enjoying it and I want to know your opinion as well, because these are, for you. The readings are for you. But with that being said, thank you so much, and check out the description box for all that fun stuff. Like I said, other social media accounts, say hello. I always try to respond to everybody, but with that being said, again, stay happy, healthy, etc. Do you, boo. Stay strong. You guys are worth it. I will see you guys in October.